Okay, today we're doing a water pump replacement for a 1957 Evinrude Fisherman 5.5. I'm showing you from the top, but underneath there are 7 screws you got to take out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then on the top of this drive shaft, there's a spring, a steel. I'm sure it's not just called a washer, but it's. Here, I'll grab them. They have those parts there. This one goes in. When you take it apart, just be careful and pay real good attention how it's coming apart and which way they face. This goes on first, and the spring slides on that, and then that goes on there. And there's an O-ring inside there. I'm going to replace that. Actually, it goes this way. There's an O-ring right there. You want to order that too. And don't forget to order this gasket. It is, you're just going to have to freeze frame it when you want to look it up. This is a 2-pack. I got it at marineengine.com. Just freeze frame it and get the numbers. Okay, and then once you get that all apart, and you got to be careful because there's 2 more parts that go on the bottom of that. Again, pay attention to your directions. The direction of the parts, I mean. You see how one side's flat, one side's not. The not flat side goes up towards the engine, and the not flat side of this goes up inside of that, on there like that. When you take it apart, just keep an eye on everything, and then you won't have to worry about it. I get these little wire cups up at Family Dollar. Keeps everything neat and out of the dirt, unless you knock it over like I did. Okay, so you pull the power head. You don't have to do. I cut the gas lines rather than unhooking them because I plan on replacing them anyways. A lot of times they're bad inside. You don't have to do anything with the carburetor or none of that. The only thing you have to take off is the shift tower. And if you've ever done a points and condensers, you already know how that clip works. And that just slides up out of that boot right there. So once you get that off, just set it over there. Now I'm going to have to spend some time on this gasket, but I'm not going to bore you to death with it. It's stuck on there in different places. You want to make sure you clean that up real good. If you don't, it's going to leak. Okay, then you got 2 bolts over here, 2 bolts over there. I got to get the last one out the rest of the way. Oh, that one bounced out the cup. Now we're going to pull it down and hopefully the water tube stays. I'm getting some resistance. There's a roll pin. Oh, shit. First, you got to unhook this. You got to take those 2 out of your shift connector. I skipped that part. Sorry about that. Now on that, there's 2 brass nuts. There's one, and then there's a star washer, and another brass nut. Don't drop none of the stuff down inside. And if you want, take pictures as you're getting stuff apart. Then you got a map to put it back together. No, I don't do this for a living. I build houses. But I'm not afraid to try this either. I'm not getting a socket on that. I gotta grab a 7/16. Try to get a little bit of it. Or 3/8. I should have one right here. There we go. Don't see any other washers underneath the last nut. I gotta set it down for a minute. Apologize for the camera work. I don't have a camera person. Alright. Now that I got all that unhooked, that's supposed to slide right out of there. This is going to slide right out. My water tube stayed. That's what you want. I mean, it's not the end of the world if it don't, but makes it easier. Alright, I'll have part 2 because I can't hold the camera and do this assembly. Thanks for watching.